And you want to put a big smile on the face of your starting pitcher? Give him a 6-run lead early on and see what you get. He's got to be loving this right now, and I got a feeling they're not done scoring runs for him yet.
Scott Baker is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Rajay Davis will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First pitch to him. Now here's a bouncing ball sent back up the middle, and it's going to find its way into center, his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Ian Kinsler will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd. Now the first pitch. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. And Gardner there to make the catch. Inning over. Stephen Drew will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just 1 run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Swung on and missed as Drew is set down for the first out. Austin Romine digs in at the plate. Now the first pitch is in the air out toward right field. Goes is there, 2 down. Brett Gardner will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. Ready now on 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Here's the pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 7-1.
Leading off for the Tigers,
Miguel Cabrera will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. Now here's the first pitch. Fouled straight back. Now the pitch. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit. So he continues to hit the ball well, his 2nd hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle to Drew for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The 2nd they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in. He homered back in the 2nd inning of this one. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Tigers fail to make any noise. They're on top 7-1. Didi Gregorius will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Now the first pitch. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike.
And that guy right there is the beneficiary of all these early runs. He's got to be the happiest guy in the ballpark.
Now here's the pitch. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. One strike home now to Ellsbury. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And Ellsbury's aboard with a base hit. Mark Teixeira will stand in, and maybe a ray of hope as they get the first two men aboard here. And this crowd's just itching for something to put their hands together about.
Well, the positive moments, they've been few and far between, but they're not out of this game. Now, they've got some guys in this lineup that can make this deficit go away.
And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now. Garrett Jones will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Comes set, now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Alex Rodriguez will stand in. He grounded out his first time, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now a swing, and A-Rod hits this one on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They're down 7-1. Anthony Goes will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one.
Right fielder number 12, Anthony Goes.
Here's the first offering. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Yeah, just a little chopper right here, but with this guy's speed, there's nothing routine about this play. And he's able to get rid of it quickly to get his man.
Jose Iglesias is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
In the air to right center. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the fifth. Harry Brown will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. First pitch coming. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
And that's a base hit.
Boy, these fans will be happy to see this guy leave town, that's for sure. He is absolutely eating them up here in this series. He delivers again.
Everett Cabrera will dig in. He singled his last time around. First pitch on the way. Grounded fouled off to the right side. He waits. Now the pitch. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Stop him right here.
1-1 on the way. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip this one on to first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. Chris Young will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Iglesias now at short. One away. Stephen Drew will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. An outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Now here's the pitch. Fastball called for strike two.
Just put it in play, guy.
Now the pitch.
Here we go.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. First pitch coming. Austin Romine is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Pitch on the way. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 7-1. Rajay Davis will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. And here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ian Kinsler will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Ian Kinsler.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
And this will be a base hit for Kinsler. Miguel Cabrera will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch coming. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Victor Martinez will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Here's the first offering. Here's a ground ball to first. One there. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. Brett Gardner will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Here's the 1-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now the 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. One gone in the inning now, and here's Didi Gregorius.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Slice down the left side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Jacoby Ellsbury will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. First offering on the way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 7-1. Esmil Rogers will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Young is right there to take it in, and on one pitch, that's all for Cespedes.
Well, any time you can retire this guy, that's good. Any time you can do it leading off an inning, that's great. And any time you can do it on one pitch, that's a full trifecta right there.
Anthony Gose will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Might have had visions of another home run there. This pitch is right in his wheelhouse, but he winds up swinging right underneath it and popping it straight up.
Jose Iglesias will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Now the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball picked up by A-Rod. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They're on top 7-1. Mark Teixeira will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just one swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Ready with another 2-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Garrett Jones will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
The pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And the pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. So he's just a 1/3 of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Alex Rodriguez will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
He'll try again, 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to get down. Extra bases for A-Rod. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Chris Young is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Out of play. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Harry Brown will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3.
Catcher, Harry Brown.
First pitch to him. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Everett Cabrera will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Now here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the pitch. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. The 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a shot toward right center. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning. Rajay Davis will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Now here's the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And now Davis swings and misses on a good pitch there as he falls behind 0-2 now. And this is going to be a foul ball. The next 0-2. And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's the third strike and the third out. Side is retired. Stephen Drew will stand in to start out their half of the eighth with that starter still out there. And he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long. And I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on. And that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Hard fastball there by Feliz, as this is on the ground for Kinsler at second. And the catch is made, one away.
The catcher, number 55,
Austin Romine will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1 on its way from Feliz. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone. Brett Gardner will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 7-1. Ian Kinsler will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence. But he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. And now pitch on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot for Ian Kinsler. Number 22 on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
When you're pitching this deep into a ball game and give up a home run like that, you got to be kicking yourself. There's no way that you can give up those kind of home runs. You got to keep the ball in the ballpark.
David Carpenter will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Stepping in now, Miguel Cabrera. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. Victor Martinez will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. Now the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one. First pitch on the way. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Has a look, now the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses, 1-2. Plenty of home runs to go around so far, as you see the elevated totals there. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Anthony Goes will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Pause, now the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Another 0-2 home. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Tigers, and it comes courtesy of the Ian Kinsler long ball. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's the Tigers 8 and the Yankees 1. Didi Gregorius will stand in now to begin their half of the ninth in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
That's on the ground to the left side, and Iglesias isn't going to get there. It's through for a base hit. Jacoby Ellsbury will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. And a high strike there, 0-1. He's ready now, the pitch. And a swing and a miss there by Ellsbury as he's down 0-2 now. Comes set, now the pitch. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Now a swing and a miss as Ellsbury's down on strikes for the first out.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though. A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Martinez is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
This is a gift right here. Can't make up his mind whether to go after this pitch or not, so he does the worst thing you can do, which is go for it halfway. This turns into an easy little check swing liner over to first.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's ready, now the pitch. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. 1-2. And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. He started in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that's a good all-around performance. And hey, look at it this way. They're 1-0 here to start the summer off as they get it started with a W.
one more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Tigers win it 8-1. So long from the Bronx.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers. 8 runs on 18 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. The Yankees, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Shane Green. His record is now 12-0. The loss goes to Nate DeMogo. He falls to 6-7.